Thanks for tuning in. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You sound like just
Hello.
how I imagine.
Oh, Midnight Banshee's here.
Hi, Midnight Banshee.
Hi, Midnight Banshees. Yay! What the hell is that?
I don't know. I was hoping you'd waiting for you to say something.
I don't know. It was a 1x1 Facebook
One by one.
pixel.
Oh, a pixel? A single pixel?
A single pixel.
Okay.
Oh, who else is here? Oh, Robert. Hi. Nice to see you, Robert. What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something wrong with you?
Oh, I know. I'm upset because I'm looking at the slow thing. Let me get OBS back in front of that. Okay. I'm upset because the chat is not transparent. I'll have to fix that somehow. But I'll ignore it. I'll ignore that. Let's see. Where are we? Today is, wow, the second week in a row.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, it's amazing. It is amazing.
Yes.
So how are you, Midnight Banshee? And how are you, Robert? I got up really early this morning to drive to the farm to see how it is.
What time did you get up? I missed that.
I think what time did I get up? 8 o'clock, 8:30. Actually, I got up at 8,
not too bad.
and then I went back to. I set the timer for another half hour, and then I got up 15 minutes later. So I don't know why I set it for a half hour.
Okay.
But
wishful thinking, I guess.
yeah, but it's been snowing here. I was like freezing. It was like plus 9 degrees.
Oh yes, this is crazy.
Robert says doing well, working a lot.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
you
good.
are a one hard worker for somebody who's homeless.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is down there in the United States. You're supposedly the richest country in the world, and yet,
A lot of people are homeless.
yeah, full-time workers can't make enough to. But that's the story everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Unless you have like a multi-level family, extended family of some sort or another, everybody, you're stuck. You're stuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that's the richest country in the world for you. That's a joke. That's a bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
Propaganda is strong in the United States, very strong. Now I'm going to people are going to complain and go, oh no, you're cutting down the United States. What are you?
You realize you're speaking to two Americans, so
Yes, I
sorry
know
for
that. I know that. Now it's like
Oh.
I've just jammed both feet in my face, and I'm chewing madly at them, and
Way to go!
and now I'm screwed.
You're off to a wonderful start.
Nice, relaxing, chill day. Literally chill day in Montana.
Oh, okay.
In the cold of Montana.
Oh,
Montana. Want to raise a. What was it from the
rabbits.
Raise rabbits in Montana. Montana
was,
farm.
what was
Montana.
that now?
No, rabbit farm in Montana.
Oh, what's the name of that?
The Hunt for Red
Hunt
October.
for Red October. That's right.
The Hunt for Red October. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, don't feel bad. Not everyone feels the U.S. did the right thing. It's a very divided country right now. Well, yeah. It's funny. Like, you have I keep seeing the homeless people in California, which is like, it's such a tragedy. And it's not only California, but it's like everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. And
Well,
I don't know why.
everywhere.
Why am I picking on the United States when I should be
Well,
looking
we have
at.
enough of our own too.
Exactly.
Homeless
I mean, we
people.
have homeless people here. And
this is a Nordic country.
And
That's
this is-
even
exactly,
worse.
exactly.
I mean, we're not the richest country in the world, but we're a Nordic country. Nordic countries shouldn't have homeless people. It's too cold.
Yeah.
It's just
Close making.
Oh, you close making.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow, what a night that was last night. It rained all day yesterday, and it was 9 degrees Celsius, so I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit, but it's warm. Very warm. And then today, it's just been...
-8. So
Yeah.
I was following
Just rain.
Well, Shelly asked me, "Are you gonna go out in that weather?" Because it was.
I thought you were crazy.
I thought it was just freezing rain, but it was actually turned into snow because at -8, it's not freezing rain anymore. It's snow.
Snow pellets or something.
No, it's snow.
Snow.
Yeah, it was literally snow. So.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
And then by the time when I left, it was early. So the local highway here, we call it the Queensway, which goes through Ottawa, in the middle of the city. Yeah, that's it. Rub it in, Robert. Rub it in. So it was like snow, and people were driving really slowly, and that's funny, You'd think it would be more dangerous, but all the people who are dangerous drivers stay home.
Yay! Wish they'd do it more often.
So you get the people who know how to drive in this weather, confident enough to go out in this weather. Unless, so I figured, well, I mean, I have an all-wheel drive, and beautiful, wonderful winter tires on there, so. So, in Montana, it's 36 Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And Robert says it's a humid 75 degrees here on the beach this morning.
Wow.
Oh, and he also said earlier, he said, we don't call it homeless out here in Florida. We call it enjoying the outdoors.
Oh, okay. That's putting a nice spin on it.
Nice spin, yeah. Midnight Banshee asked me last week. I missed that because I was so discombobulated. He asked me what the old speaker effect was that I was using.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna switch to, let me see, the website pages. Oh yeah, there we. I love our little tiny heads. Let's transition over to that. And if you see here, this one here up here, it says old speaker, and then if I turn that on.
Hello, thank you and welcome for joining us to our show. This is the Old Speaker VST plugin, which I have plugged in through OBS, and it is from Black Cat, or is it Blue Cat?
Blue Cat?
Yes, Blue Cat. I thought it was Black Cat, but it's Blue Cat. These are free VST plugins that you can get for OBS, and OBS handles VSTs now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, these are worth looking up. Blue Cat. This is the triple EQ, and it has like different things. I won't touch it because I'm in the middle. It's actually working right now. But
hey, everything's delicate. It's precarious.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch anything because you'll break it.
Yeah, it'll
so
collapse.
That's what this one does. Is the old speaker.
And then up here I've got the Outer Space, which is the flanger, which is another Blue Cat. Yeah, free stuff, good. And welcome, Photo Ray.
Hey, Photo Ray.
That's wild. My hand is bigger than our heads.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Whoa. Sorry, I don't know. I find it so amusing. Oh, the background there is a photograph I took of somebody like the next door, and it's so blown up because I have it stretched over two monitors, so it's like all you see is the bottom of the door of like in the thing. So this one here is called this is Outer Space. So it's a how do I describe it? It's kind of weird to describe it. It does that weird space sound after. Yeah,
weird space.
Yeah, I don't use it that much. I should use it more often.
Well, since we're
since we're space oriented, right?
Yeah, it seems right.
Wow. So that's that. And then down here, this is a JS Comp Shaper. I may have actually paid for this, surprisingly enough. I'm not sure.
You make it sound like you don't pay for anything, which is far from true.
Holly, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I was just.
People are here.
I was gonna say. Oh,
what? Can I do that too?
Yeah, you do. You get to do that all the time.
I don't mean to me. I mean to you.
Yeah, I was just telling. I was gonna say Milton Bradley, but it's Midnight Banshee. I don't know why I want to call it Milton Bradley. That's so sad.
No, Midnight Banshee's a way cooler name.
Yeah, Midnight Banshee. It's the MB that gets me messed up. Milton Bradley. That's terrible. So yeah, this is a compressor, which is actually cool. I'm using actually two compressors in here. So let me show you the other one. I'm gonna bring this over, and this is the Tascam UH7000, which I've done a couple of witty. You have no sound. Oh. I hope everyone else has sound.
Is that our problem? Is that our fault or our doing?
No, I don't think so. I think it might have been Holly's thing.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I remember Milton Bradley games from when I was younger and still play some of them. Yeah.
They made some pretty good games.
So this is the compressor here. Let me, if I go to effects, see, I have this is on. So I have a very shallow compressor on this one, and then I do a second one here to because it's for voice. You want to have, what is it? How did I do that again? You want to have a low threshold and a very fast attack. Oh no, fast attack and fast release. So these are the lowest I can get, but if you inline them, you can actually do that twice, so it actually multiplies the effect. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if it was worth the effort doing it, but I did do that. So anyway, let's go back to our real big-headed selves now. Hello. This is our big-headed self now. La 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 la. Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
I'm trying to get. It's on my end. I know how to fix it. Well, yeah. Actually, thank you, Holly, for last week as well, because when I ended the stream, I thought there's. Let me move this over. And let's go back to. Oh, error. Please use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which will cause buffering. Oh, great. Great.
Oh, terrific. Great.
Let me go back to the website pages there. Transition. So now you can see this is the interface. When I click the end stream button up here, that's not even visible there. There. If I click the end stream button, there's a confirmation button, which I'm supposed to click, and I didn't click it last week. So as far as YouTube was concerned, I was still live for 7 hours afterwards.
What, after the 7 hours?
Yeah. I was going, why is it still live? Why is it still live? Because it's like, it was like, I ended the stream, and then it's like, oh, I'm so mentally exhausted, and I couldn't even face looking at it anymore. And then I just walked away from the machine, and then it's like, why is it doing that? And Holly sent me this thing, a DM on Twitter, and said, do you realize it's still live? So that's like, and that was just after I'd fixed it, because I had to go back into studio and get the confirmation button and all that jazz, and it was like, I'm so like I'm actually kind of angry, because like if you step away from YouTube for any amount of time whatsoever, you are hosed, because they change everything, and then you have to figure everything out again. So yeah. Yeah. So then now, if I go back,
I wish they could leave stuff alone.
Oh,
and not
God.
just YouTube.
And then now,
it's
let's pull this over and really freak everything out. So now we're doing like a triple. See, now I go into infinity in the corner up there.
What? Okay. Now, why would we want to do that?
Oh, it's updating Streamlabs. Oh, for crying out loud!
What now?
Yeah, I clicked on something. So everything now is like.
Host?
No, I don't think so.
Jeez.
Oh, restarting the bot. Okay, well, good. Oh gosh, darn it. So Hal is just gone missing.
He's gone on hiatus.
It said live, but kept repeating. Yeah, eh? So
okay.
What? I have no taste, so we are even.
Who said that?
Photo Ray. I don't know. I don't think it was in context of us here.
Okay.
So now I have to go into the settings here and fix, I guess, change the buffering, the keyframe, to upload a keyframe to YouTube, because, I guess they...
Well, prevent buffering if you can.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. All right, let's go back to here. See, and this is the thing. I have to be able to chew bubblegum and talk at the same time, but I can barely chew bubblegum. So, talking at the same time, and then, like, never mind, actually, remembering to click this, click that, this is switched over, and I'm doing everything right, then it's like,
Once upon a time, I thought a checklist would be good, but at this point, if I've changed so many things, then you have to start all over and create a new checklist.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, it's the same stuff, but you have to familiarize yourself with the interface all over again, because they've changed things.
Like where things are.
Where things are and how things are done. Like, and even so far as... Let's go back to our mini heads again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's bring that back over. Transition. See, I have to transition, go to the right screen, because all the stuff goes on on that monitor, which you can't see. I should have that second camera behind me. So then, but then everything would be green here, and I'd be going, eh! So,
the camera behind, wouldn't we be sort of going, like, well, there'd be like a billion instances of us?
Well, no, because it would be, actually, I could do more than one camera. Like, I could do, like, there's that web camera, and I could actually, you can hook up as many cameras as you want. And
okay.
yeah, you just and
really
then you switch scenes, but then see that multiplies the amount of work that I have to do in order to keep everything on top. Not to mention follow the chat.
Well, this is like one camera you've got going here, and it's just chaos. Like,
well, yeah, because I'm sort of lost.
Me?
What was I going to show now? I've forgotten.
What were we talking about? We had to restart something, or. No,
the chatbot.
Updating.
Did the chatbot start again?
I don't know.
I don't think he started again. I think he just went
no,
MIA, and now it's like...
Wait away. What, can you call him back?
Yeah, I click on it, but I'm afraid to in case everything else breaks now.
You never know.
All right, I'm going to click him. Now, wait, I positioned this over here for some reason. What was it?
Good question.
Oh, anyway. So over here on this side... me, hi, Linda! Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, see, so I'll switch this, and then I'll put confetti. Hello, everybody! Yay! Confetti!
Yes. I thought we got shoved under the couch or something.
Yeah, Midnight Dutch says, the wonderful technical side of streaming and YouTubing. Indeed. And the thing is, like, there's like, look at all this. Look at our heads are tiny over here. I've got all this technical stuff around me, and I have to, you know, sort of juggle this and that, and you know, everything at the same time. Shelley would love to help, but I mean, she's limited in that she can't see anything, so she's sort of like that.
Well, it would take me forever to.
No, it's like
crawling over every.
With your magnifier, and it's like,
can you imagine how long it would take?
Because this is fast and live and.
Yeah, and not fast. Sorry.
Right. And I was just going to point out again here, like these are like on this side where I'm scrolling up and down here on the side. These are all the scenes I have, and there's some here there's one here called Wheel of Fortune, which I haven't.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I can put in a Wheel of Fortune, which I haven't filled in yet because I haven't gotten to actually making a Wheel of Fortune, but I have the thing ready to go.
Oh, is this like for like a game or something like that?
No, it's actually something from Streamlabs.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, so that's just one of the plugins. So you can have like see, now I've switched away from that.
A multi-purpose Wheel of
What's
Fortune.
new with YouTube? Oh yeah, and that's the thing. They've switched how the live thing is. Like it's confusing because they use a modal window now, and so if let's say like I created an event earlier. No, it's not the same old. Well, yeah, the same old nonsense. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Different day. Yeah, more nonsense. More nonsensical. So what they've done, like I created an event for this show. Okay. So then I'm thinking, well, okay, so logically I would go into the YouTube studio, find the event, and then I'm in the, what do they call this? What the hell they call this something?
I'm sure
the control room, the live control room.
Oh.
But I would have assumed that I'd get there from the YouTube studio. Nope.
Well, how do you get there?
You have to go to your videos, and then it's upcoming events. Then there's a tiny little icon that says go to the live control room.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so that's the only place it is, and that's the only place you can get to. So here I am. I'm frantic from like, you know, trying to get things up and running. And it's like, so then I luckily found it. So,
jeez, that's an odd place like I wouldn't think of finding it there.
He has a vacuum that scoops up the confetti and deposits it back into the feeder.
Yeah,
it's very environmentally friendly like that.
That sounds pretty good.
Thanks. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yes, how'd you
absolutely.
know?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
You guessed it. The secret's out.
Nerds.
You say nerds or nerves?
Nerds.
Oh, nerds.
Nerds.
As in Revenge of the Nerds.
As in, well, you're not supposed to reference it. You're just supposed to, like, you say it that way, then people make the illusion themselves. If you tell them what it is, then you failed in the joke.
I'm not telling anybody.
You did. You said Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, it's what popped into my head.
Yeah, but then
I wasn't telling anybody anything.
That's the title, though. Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, there are all kinds of things about nerds.
But that voice is specific to those two movies.
Nerds,
Nerds, the Nerds, and then Revenge of the Nerds. Huh? Yeah, so okay. Well,
some film I don't remember, but the guy was talking about, was it some kind of jelly beans? But I guess they're talking about the authentic flavor
of the jelly
I
bellies.
Forget what the
real jelly
bellies?
Yeah, jelly bellies. And Midnight Bunch asks, has anyone seen the new Star Wars?
Yes.
What do you mean? Well, why did you say it that way?
Well, because we saw it.
Yeah, but why did you shake your head? Yes.
Well, you know why.
Well, why?
You know.
What? Because of what all the
I don't care what
the reviewers
are
saying?
Oh no, not because of what the reviewers are saying. It's because we saw it.
Oh yeah, the ending. Did you see it?
I slept through half of it.
Oh, yeah, Shelley fell asleep.
Star
Wars, and she fell asleep.
I know. I don't fall asleep.
Hand in, tear up your nerd card. You're done.
I'm sorry.
You're getting a bed. You're getting on a bus, and that's it. You're finished. No more nerdy stuff for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
Rip. Little. I thought they wrapped it up well, even though there was a couple of unanswered questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, what was worse, this or the Star Trek Discovery, the end of that?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's
the second to last episode was the worst ever.
It was like so much. Oh, we're all in this together, Star Trekkers. Yeah. Hi, I have depth of feeling. I'm crying because it's Star Trek stuff. Oh. Please kill me. Please kill me now.
Yep.
I mean, we binged on it. I bought the series. The second season came out. I bought it, and then we binged on it, and it was like. It's like, when you eat like really nice delicious candy, and then like after a while it's like that's what it was like at the end. It was like too much Star Trek, and I was like,
well, I didn't
make
think
it
it was
go
too
away.
much Star Trek. It was just it got really smarmy.
That's what I mean.
No story
it was just
point.
just smarminess, and it's like, yes, people die, people leave, people this, people that. Like, just get over it.
Well, yeah,
we have our own lives. We want something tied up and done with. Like, don't spend 4 hours with ceremonies and crap.
Well, seriously,
I am so cynical.
Yes.
And then we saw the Orville, the second season of Orville, and that was more Star Trek like than Star Trek.
Yes.
Even though the second season was a little overboardist.
Oh, but they had some real fun with that character, though. Did a lot of interesting
Disney Plus
things.
is all 8 movies plus Solo and Rogue One. And then when you watch them, you cut out, you forget about it. Let's dump let's dump Disney Plus. $9 a month.
Oh wow.
With all these services starting up, we're gonna be paying right back to cable
Pretty much
amounts.
All the prices and everything.
And you know that streaming and binging and all that stuff is environmentally unsound, because those data centers they use a lot of power. So if you really care about your carbon footprint, you will not stream anything anymore.
Oh no! What are you a landlord that's constantly harping on us about?
No, that's the new thing. It's like the secret shame of streaming and Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and all that crap. It's like, yeah, secretly it's bad for the planet. So if you're a vegan, and cognizant and trying to do your best, you better not do a lot of streaming, because then you're gonna be sending out a lie.
Well, if you're going to be a purist, then don't have children, don't drive a car or any kind of vehicle.
Exactly, yeah. No,
emissions,
sperm is sacred, so
no, sorry. You better keep that in a bottle somewhere.
Yeah.
Just
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that.
Oh, come on. You
like eating
first.
a Popeye's chicken sandwich. It was great the first time, then meh. Yeah, I've never had one of those.
Well, you got to be careful you don't get beaten up during the transaction, from what I hear.
What, Popeye's chicken?
Yes, Popeye's. Yeah. I think there were a number of episodes, I'm not sure, in Georgia, and I'm not sure
episodes of violence at a Popeye's restaurant?
Yeah, like people get, I don't remember specifically, but something about some woman got what she got? How did she put it? She got hip checked into the wall or something of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was this?
This was, I don't know, a few months ago, a couple
Wow.
months ago. And it seemed to be happening at a number of different. Well, it was Popeyes, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was any other place. I think one of them was in Georgia. I'm not sure where else. Maybe Kentucky. We've got Popeyes up here now too. I wonder if we have any. I haven't heard of any of those.
It's not. It doesn't follow, Shelley. It's not just because it happens someplace doesn't mean it happens at all of them.
I'm not saying it does.
Well, that's what you're trying to imply.
No, it's not.
Or intimate, isn't it?
No. Well, it's sort of a joke, as in, well, just wear your hockey gear when you go to Popeyes.
Right, wear your hockey gear. Okay, well, point taken then.
Well, maybe.
I think you need to slide in a bit more.
I do.
Yeah, there. And then this has to come in a bit more too. Oops. There. That's better.
Oh, okay. Good.
Hi, Remy. Hi, Mr. Remy Moore is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Remy Moore, this is for you.
Oh.
See, now you can tell I made that sound with echo, though.
Yes.
He says, that is just Georgia in general, lol.
Oh,
that's right. It's most of the southeast. It's most of the southeast. I think it makes people angry. It's the heat,
Oh, could well be.
I have not heard about any Popeyes debacle, but I do see a lot of angry folks at McDonald's. Haha.
Oh, yes.
At least I know where it goes now. Yeah, that's funny. The McDonald's locations around here are remodeling, but they look more like cafeterias now. Farm off, yeah, fanatic. Welcome, buddy.
Oh.
You're gray for some reason.
Gray?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We turned them blue now.
Okay.
Welcome. I haven't seen you for a long time. You know what that means?
No.
That means we have to have special confetti from Farmal Fanatic. Boom.
Oh, now here we go.
Oh yes, it's what is this thing called?
I can't remember the proper name. I call it finger piano. Remy knows it's what is it called now? It escapes me.
Anyone know what happened to global warming? It's minus 26C here right now. It's here. It's almost like 70 Fahrenheit here.
Kalimba?
Kalimba, yeah.
Right?
Kalimba. I always call it a finger piano.
Yeah, I do too.
I call it a finger piano. You need something profound when you do this. Twiddling on my finger piano, trying to think of something profound. Nothing is coming, but lots of things are going.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are.
Especially between my ears. I have felt an evaporation. Perhaps that is why there's a fog around my head. But as I stand and as I sit, the thoughts grow slower and slower. I try, but that's how it is. It was 71 here yesterday. Ha ha ha. It makes it a little easier when all you do is read the words that other people say. So then you can sound smart because you have a finger piano and a really cool voice.
It's a kalimba.
Kalimba. What a finger piano. Oh. I'm just a whiner. So, in memory of Monty, who died, who was the cat that we were taking care of last year, he finally succumbed to his, he had a brain tumor and then died. But while he was still with us, he was a very sensitive soul, and every time you went to pet him or attempt to pick him up, he would go, "Oh!" Like, it was like the worst thing in the world. So, and even if you just sort of looked at him, he'd look at it and see it coming and go, like, leave me alone. And now it's like anytime something is vaguely whatever, it's like,
That's us, by the way.
you have to wash your face. Oh, you have to put the dishes away. Oh,
That's right. We've learned
you have the
a
show
lot from
today.
them.
Oh,
That's right.
you have to go to the farm. Oh, you have to see your mother-in-law. Ah. So it's the all-purpose whine sound.
Yes.
Oh,
I think it's like the audio equivalent of the scream, Edvard Munch's The
Oh,
Scream.
that's right.
It's sort of like the angst or the existential pain of
The existential pain of
just being.
of being, yes.
Existential pain, period.
Yeah. So that runs through my mind a lot lately.
Yeah, well, you give voice to it a great deal too, and so do I.
Yeah, but it does make you conscious of. This is about the kind of weather that made the cats run from the open door. Cats aren't dumb, unlike those nuts who
not.
barbecue them.
Oh,
In winter. That's what it is. I
Oh,
was gonna say,
I thought you meant barbecue cats.
yeah, that's what. But there's an M, and then I think an errant in a blizzard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
An
say.
errant enter finger hit the enter
right.
button.
Okay.
Enter key.
I was gonna say that's an interesting.
Oh, I never
statement.
brought down Hal. We missed Hal.
Oh yeah, he left.
I forgot.
and
I forgot to
then you
restart
have to
him.
bring him back.
Yeah, I hit the update button, and then it said, "Oh, it's gonna restart," and it never did.
Oh, they lied. They always say things are gonna work a certain way, and then they don't.
So I don't know if you can tell. I trimmed my beard this morning, and then I used like Just for Men hair coloring on my beard, right? But I got out of the shower after, because you go in the shower, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I had like these two sort of gray spots, and I went, "Oh, I missed these two gray spots." It's like just.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah, and then I was like,
still
so I redid
there.
a couple of little things like that, and
Oh, hey, that's.
oh yeah, so he's back, yeah.
Oh, he's back.
So
Okay,
then,
good.
when I washed it off again, it's like, no, it didn't change anything. And what had happened was, I had trimmed too tight against my lip, my cheeks here when I had my lips closed because I wanted to get the line across the top lip, but I went too far. I trimmed too close to the skin here. Like it's like, oh no! So it's like so I have to go like this all the time. I can't open my mouth because otherwise it'll go, "What's wrong with your beard?"
Oh, great.
Yay! The joys of getting older. I just love it. Love it.
Oh yes, it's great fun.
Yeah, see? Right there and right there. Oh, something just happened.
Oh, no.
Weird.
The whole thing just
no.
went black?
It's that GIF, the one pixel Facebook GIF. I don't know what the hell that is.
1 pixel. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you
it just
did
takes.
say you did mention
Yeah, it
something
just
about
opens in
that.
a new browser tab.
What the hell? 1
Yeah.
pixel opens. I'm surprised it does anything. Why
Are you
would it?
gonna? Let's see. Next week it'll be single digit Fahrenheit here, and then back up again. Yikes! Yeah.
Eee.
Are you gonna do a new wrap print shirt with the smiling Viking centered on the front? Yeah. Yeah. No way.
Oh,
I should.
centered. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
well-
because that's going around the corner of it. It's kind of funny.
I think it's great the way it is. Well, the thing was, I really tried to do it right, and then I sent the file in, and it was like. Then they sent it. Did you really want it to look like that? And then I looked at it. It was like, that turned out really wrong. It's like, and then it's like, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Like, I'm gonna say, I think it looks great, and they get okay. So it's like, and it's terrible.
Well, I kind of find it funny.
I do
actually.
too. It's like, like complete fail, like all print all over shirt, but. We're not admitting it's a fail. It's a feature. Just like Microsoft. Everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a fail. It's a feature.
Right. Oh.
I mean, nobody's going to ever buy one anyway, so no skin off my nose. I bought one, but you know that's me. Oh, speaking of which, Shelley has worn out your
the Midnight Banshee shirt.
Get Random T-shirt. Yeah,
have
so
to
we're
buy
gonna
another one.
probably order another one there.
Yeah.
So you'll get at least one more sale there, Midnight Banshee.
Yeah, it's an awesome shirt. I love the design. Did you design it yourself?
I think you did, probably.
I think so too. It's really well designed. I really like it. It's my favorite T-shirt.
So let's see, where are we? 36. What else is new? Not much. I've been trying to. Well, actually, there is something new, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna tell.
You're not?
No, because all those people are secretly spying on me. Then they'll know, and then they'll be like, "Ha ha!" But now I'm not gonna say anything, so they can't win because I will win. Suckers!
Oh, somebody just showed up. Hello.
I don't even own one of my shirts, lol. I do have a blanket though.
Who said that? Midnight.
Remy Moore.
Oh, okay.
And then Midnight Banshee says, "My machine, yeah, I restarted it." So Midnight Banshee says, "I'm working on some new designs, like a wrap print one and one in German." Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. Hey,
The German one I might have to get. You know, Deutsch is richtig. It's richtig.
That's right. Let's see, how would that be? Get random. I don't know how you say that in German.
Yeah.
I think I need some more coffee. That's what's
All
wrong.
right, here I got some coffee. Coffee.
Here's some coffee.
So just prior to the show, I put on some of that face evener stuff, and I was nervous, right? So and I hadn't used it in a while, and wasn't really used to it, and it's like I smeared it. It was like way too much.
Yeah,
And I didn't use it. I didn't use it last week. So, but you're welcome, sweetie. And then, and I'm sweating. I'm all nervous. What's wrong with me? And you guys are like great audience. So, I should actually talk about something real, sometime.
I don't know. Are we allowed to?
That's the thing. Are we allowed to? That's a good question.
That's what scares me. I mean, geez, you can't say anything about anything without. Well, you have to second guess yourself every word you say, pretty much.
You're in stereo, my phone and my tablet. Yay!
Oh, wow, outstanding.
Well, I don't like being too serious anyway, you know, in general. Like, I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, it can sort of delve into, sliding off into notothingness or pointlessness.
yeah.
That's where I feel like I'm at today. I just don't feel
funny
sharp
and...
well, I'm trying to think of things to talk about, but... we had a shooting lately.
Oh, in the neighborhood, yeah. Was it
last week? Yeah.
Did we talk about it last week?
I don't think so.
I think we may have vaguely.
That was on. Well, it was just no. We couldn't have. It didn't happen until Wednesday.
Oh, it was on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was because I mean we were in lockdown because
the
place I work at was in lockdown.
Oh, right.
They actually locked.
So it was about 2 blocks away or 3 blocks away. There was a shooting and one person was killed, 3 people injured. I haven't heard whether they caught the guy or person yet, but they were looking for them the whole day, and the block, it's like 3 blocks away, and that whole block was blocked off, and they were going house to house there in hopes of finding or catching this person.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what that was about.
But it begs the question, it's like this neighborhood is, and it's getting kind of worse in some ways. We're having that whole income disparity here too, because a lot of condos have been built, and there's more wealthier than there used to be, because people with money, they want to downsize and live in the city where the amenities are. So the people who traditionally lived in this neighborhood, more disabled and low income people, are getting pushed further to the periphery again. So, which in turn breeds, I don't know, frustration. I guess, I don't know. It's like, I think there's, and I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't have a solution for it. I'm just trying to. I'm too busy doing my own thing, like trying to stay on top of my stuff, and instead of worrying about the local community.
Looking after our own affairs as well as my mother's and my father's estate still. So we're looking after 4 people's stuff ourselves. And my
Wow.
cats.
Hi, welcome back, Holly. I fixed it.
Hi.
Frustrating after the last driver update. I can hear you now. Gee whiz.
wow.
That was like,
Oh, that's a drag.
wow. Yeah.
Ah,
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Confetti. Nope, didn't
No?
work. Aha,
It
because I was
didn't
already
work.
because I was already on confetti.
Oh, okay.
Well, here we go. The close second. My head.
Oh, no sound? Is it
Well,
silent?
no, it's sound over there.
Oh, okay. It just seems...
Seems so loud.
It's a quiet. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
Well, you're
Jennifer.
just in time. You're just in time for
Oh, there we go.
head confetti. And welcome to your hearing, or hearing the sound output. Was that you said it was driver update? Was that from, blah.
I like the way you're so articulate.
4 sentences at once try to push their way out of my head, and what happens?
That's right. Poor Monty.
Yeah,
I
poor
think
Monty.
I think he had it right though. I mean, what sound he made, it was just
Yeah, it's all.
it's multi-purpose.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And we use
exactly.
it all the time.
And
He
you know,
taught us that.
it's time for cats.
Oh yes, cats.
Hi, Daisy. Oh, there's Nines. And that's Chuck Norris. Chuck
Morris.
Morris. Chuck Morris again. Hello, Chucky. Ooh, he's still small, hardly grown. That's right, eh? Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh right, I forgot about those.
I'm afraid to make them too loud, use them too loud. Hi everyone, I'm out and about, so not on Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Hopefully I'll be able to stick around. I don't think I'll be home before this ends. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate it.
Sure.
Well, it's got to be tighter. I think these things, they're supposed to be tighter.
Are they adjustable?
No.
They're not.
No, they're not adjustable.
Well, how can they be tighter if they're not?
Because it's the cheap stuff. I have to replace it. It's everything. they give you the basic thing and then the cheap, whatever that is.
Okay.
If cheap elastic. That gets annoying real fast. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd answer that damn phone.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
It sounded like
Oh, just use the bell. The bell? I don't have a bell. Do I have a bell? That's an existential question.
Think so.
Do I have a bell? In a dimension of sound and sight, there may be a physical reality that we are not aware of.
Sounds vaguely familiar, doesn't it?
Ooh. Perhaps in another dimension, there is a bell that we can ring. Ring.
It doesn't do anything that way. I think it's about as good one way or the other.
Oh, it might well be.
That's kind of sad.
I was going deaf. Now I need to get used to a hearing aid and relearn how to tune out random background noise. Wow.
Wow. Yay.
Yeah, Margaret has Margaret has hearing aids, which she hates or hated. She's sort of
better now. But
yeah.
it
She
took a
finally
little time to get used to it.
yeah, and like every day for the last year almost.
Yeah, pretty much a year.
Almost every day for the last year, I go there or wherever she is to put the hearing aids in because she would pull them out. The staff would put them in, and she would pull them out and lose them. So for a while, we had them. One hearing aid attached to a monofilament, which was attached to a shirt. That didn't work out because you'd still pull them out. So then we'd attach them to each other, and then eventually that stopped working because she get changed. So she'd pull them both out and put them in. But she finally learned to put them in a drawer in a bowl so they would be in one place.
Yeah,
And then now finally, she's getting used to them. We take her to the audiologist every month as well to get the wax cleaned out of her ears. So she was getting like bad wax buildup as well, and this is so bizarre, you know. It's like Margaret just doesn't have the, what is it, the sense of self.
Yeah, she just doesn't.
She doesn't connect the, you know, that if she's, you know, stops being able to hear correctly, that there's a problem, that something needs to be looked at.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to.
Same thing with her teeth. It's just nothing you can do, you know.
Yeah.
The same thing with her eyes. Like, I mean, she got both corneas scratched, and it's like, oh god, man. Like, so it's like this sort of weird fatalism that she just never did anything, and it was anyway. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it's so tragic, you know, and sort of made me aware too. So I've made a, you know, special effort to maintain my teeth, and, you know, make sure that
me too.
And yeah, so I floss and brush my teeth. I got an appliance so that because I was, they call it bruxing. Yeah, it's like gnashing your teeth at night, and I was cracking my teeth. So this keeps my teeth separated at night. It's like quite the ceremony when I put them in, because it's like thermoplastic, and then you have to run it under hot water and stick it in your mouth and that. But yeah,
I've got to get one of those sometime.
Well, you still have a couple of those over the counter ones, eh?
Yeah, I do. Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the dental ones are better.
Yeah, I think they are. Well, they're expensive too. But I think I got like, because of the dentist I go to, they have referrals for anyway, people who are hard to treat, that kind of thing. So they get a reduction. I think they pay 70% based on what the retail cost would be.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps quite a bit.
I yelled into Papa Cot's ears a couple of times just to make sure he could hear me. He was he has selective hearing. I yelled, "Wash the dishes," and he opened a beer.
That's a good response.
Bastard!
I like that. You open a beer, wash the dishes, open a beer.
The only problem I seem to have is getting a plugged ear from time to time, but by the time I do anything about it, I have to go to the walk-in to have it flushed out. Yeah, see, that's you know. I find I've bought those over-the-counter kits, you know, it's like
Murine, I think it's called.
Yeah, well, it's peroxide there.
Right.
Hydrogen peroxide, and in a
little bulb thing.
Yeah, and an oil suspension, I think. Anyway, it might be just glycerin, but anyway, it doesn't seem to work. I find it, you know, you have to. I think it worked once, and I've tried, and so I don't know if mine are getting bad now. But the audiologist Margaret goes to, she has an actual tool that she reaches in and then yanks out the wax. So happy thoughts. So next time I'll just order the spray bottle with the extension tube like they used last time. Ah, okay. Oh, the cats are nice, eh?
They are.
They're very contemplative. Yes. The way they move, like they're not like super fast or anything.
No, they seem to be variable speed.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of interesting. Well, they are in space, so I guess they can't generally be zipping around.
Yeah, although Chuck Norris does zip in one of the things.
Well, he's a zippy cat, I think. So.
Zippy cat.
He's a young kitten, or well, maybe an older kitten, but he's a kitten anyway.
Yeah,
they're somewhat kittenish.
Athena is very impressive.
Okay.
There's Chuck Norris going by. Woo! That's funny. The Coriolis Effectment live show is staring at cats photoshopped into spacesuits for an hour.
That's right.
And there are worse things. You know.
I suppose.
Yeah. Well, it's 50. We got 10 minutes to go. We did it. I think the only thing that's technically bothering me is the chat box isn't transparent. It's supposed to be, so I'll have to see if I can fix that. And that's about it. Oh, this buffering thing. I have to check what the setting is in OBS. It's like, oh, come on.
Oh, remember you were what was it? They were telling you to make like a bird and
Yeah, I don't want to get that joke.
Oh, come on.
No, because it means I would have to swear.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Yes.
well,
Yes.
no. Okay, all right. Jeez.
Okay. So there's this, and it's a like if you just say it like that, it's a stupid joke. It's like grade school, recess, schoolyard thing.
Well, then don't do it then.
Well, it's too late. I said, no, you do that joke. Yeah. Well, now you're stuck because the audience is going, what is he talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah. So there's a thing. One of the thing is like it goes like, yeah, make like a tree. No, make like a. Oh, see, I've already said it wrong. Make like a bird and leave. It's like, wait a minute, that's not how it goes. It's make like a tree and leave. And then I hear a voice over there. It's like, make like a bird and flock off. Except that's not what I heard. I heard another word.
Of course you did.
And then I was like, I'm repeating the joke back later because I told Shelley the joke. And it's like, she laughed and laughed and laughed. And then it's like, no, it was flock. Flock. Make like a bird and flock. Oh! That's how the joke goes.
Well, I thought it was amusing.
Make like an atom and split. Oh, no!
That's a good one.
Make like a hockey player and get the puck out of here.
Oh, that's pretty close to flock off.
That's pretty close to flock off.
Yes.
Flock. Flock. And that's for the
For the censors out there.
well, that's the auto caption thing.
Oh,
Because the auto caption, if this hyper articulation, if you don't articulate and the auto caption thing says, oh, that's a swear word and that's a swear word and you're saying something rude there, then boom, no monetization for that video.
Oh, great. That seems to give them way too much leeway.
Yeah.
Just on things that sound like they might be.
Cats have famously selective hearing. They seem to be stone deaf, then hear a can opener miles away.
It's true. I remember Mosey, she'd sit in the yard and Mom would be yelling for her and Mouse would just completely ignore her. Just sit there.
Have you seen Idiocracy, the movie? And it says, yeah, in 2505, they stare at a naked butt on the screen in the movie for 2 hours. So Photoshop cats are okay. Lol. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Thanks, Holly. Good point. Indeedly do. So I think we better have one last shot of confetti before we close the show, because you cannot have enough confetti, and that's for me too, and you too, dear.
Oh,
for everybody.
For everybody.
We're going into a big long hard week, so let's have some good confettiizing thinking.
Every week's a big long hard week.
Woo-hoo! This confetti's for you. Yeah, naked butts in spacesuits. Don't give me any ideas. I got enough work on my plate as it is.
Great.
Yeah. Then I find my channel has been terminated. Wonder why? Yeah, had the audacity to put naked butts in spacesuits. That's obscene.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, eh?
Oh.
And not that I would. To you, naked butts in space.
Oh, right. That doesn't sound that intriguing somehow.
No, it doesn't.
Cats sound much
Cats
more
are much more intriguing because they have, like,
so.
they're
Personality.
Personality, expressiveness.
That's right.
It's art. It's not obscene. Yeah, tell that to the censors. Boy, it's getting bad out there.
Oh, seriously.
Oh, I read just before I came on, I was like thinking, what can I talk about? So of course, I could find nothing or think of nothing. So that's why we just had this rambling nonsense all the whole show.
That's pretty sad.
But I will stop generating butt ideas now.
Oh, thank you.
It was this I guess young women or women in general or people, probably people, are keeping the fact that they may be dieting a secret now.
Why is that?
Because they would be accused of being anti-feminist and fat shaming. Because if they want to be thinner, that means they didn't like their bodies, which means that they're shaming people who are fat, and it goes against the.
That's a bit much. Isn't
it goes against the body positive imaging thing. So
that's a lot of. Sorry, I didn't say it.
Yeah, and this was in reference to, or obliquely to, Adele, who's a singer. She lost, I guess, about 100 pounds over the last whatever. So, and she kept it she kept it secret too. She didn't tell anybody until.
Well, somebody would notice. It's 100 pounds. I think you're gonna notice.
Well, I think maybe she was on holiday. I don't know. Maybe I got confused with what it was, but you know, that's just so weird. Like you can't tell anybody, or apparently there's at least one person that people who are going diets now don't tell. So
that's really strange.
Weird, eh? That's just so strange.
Bizarre.
The classy B-grade sci-fi Dark Star turns 46 years, and the fantasy flick Hawk the Slayer turned 40. Wow. I wonder, what do astronauts wear under their spacesuits? You know what? Diapers. Diapers. Space diapers. Because there ain't no place to go but in your suit. Is that warm feeling just that you're happy to see me, or did you have to pee in your spacesuit?
Didn't you watch Apollo 13?
Why?
Well, it sort of...
They have a hookup or something?
Yes, they have a hookup. They don't use diapers.
In spacesuits, yeah. Don't they?
No.
Well, where does it go?
Well,
goes into a bag in the
spacesuit? It goes
spacesuit?
into some kind of storage unit. Or else they jettison it into space.
No,
they've
it's
got
diapers.
The hose. It's not diapers.
That's in the space thing.
In the capsule,
yeah,
yes.
but not in the suit.
Well, maybe you make sure you don't need diapers when you go out for a spacewalk. I don't know.
There you go.
I'm not an authority on this, okay?
How do they go to the bathroom in the space? Yeah.
Well,
and how does wanting to change something with your body offend somebody else? The oversensitivity is killing me. I know.
Oh, it's
ridiculous.
getting way out of hand. I mean, you can't talk
it's
about
like
anything.
it's like just because it's your body. If you're not happy with it, and you want to change it. Like, I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be all about? Like, I mean, now because I want to lose weight, I'm offending people who have weight. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
She's so unhealthy now. That was a comment there about Adele. It's like, come on, come on. It's like
probably healthier because you got a little trimmer.
But anyway, enough nuttery. Let's just do our own best not to contribute to it, even though we can't help it because we are all nuts in our own special way.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like to think.
But as long as we can admit it,
there must be a lot of people that don't have a a lot of things to do in life because if you can nitpick.
Well, I think Remy said it best last week, which was that there's maybe it was Remy said there's a lot of people who just have half of them are out there to be offended and the other half are out there to offend.
True enough, I remember that.
Yeah. So I get that way sometimes, like very few times, but
I wish I had the time for that. I'm sorry I don't.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. I'm trying to be, above it all, which is nice when you can do that or be that. Well, but I'm human too, so I get all nasty. Yeah, screw you losers. Oh boy. So let's go back to the live stream show with our names. Ha ha ha. So it's been a lovely show, my darling.
I guess so.
I guess so. A little fearful because
we had more to talk about.
Be prepared. Well, I am doing some stuff and.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've been doing a lot of stuff the last year or so.
Oh, it's so busy, crazy busy, and I don't know. Like maybe it seems like we're just
talk about much of it. That's the problem.
Well, we will eventually, but I mean, but the thing is, I think you do need to just sort of go, just just talk about nothing for a while,
Yeah, but who wants to listen to that?
Well, our guests, our regular partners in crime, so to speak. I mean, they say it's always nice relaxing with you two and the chat community, and it is. It doesn't have to be solving the world's problems all the time. I mean, just the fact that we're able to be so different and still commune, I think that's value in and of itself. There, so. Okay, I'm not convinced. Well, on that note, I thank you for joining us this week, and we're gonna make a point to most probably be there next week too. So
yes, we'll make an effort.
We will make an effort. It is 4 on the dot.
Oh, it is it?
It is.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Good show, baby.
Oh, good show, Pop.
And good show, folks. We will see you again.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Now how do I stop this?
I don't know. Don't let it run on for 7 hours.
Yeah.